I've made up my mind.
Hey everyone, it's me, Brandon, again. Sorry about missing last week. I was up all night and busy and tossing and turning like a kid on waiting for Santa to come on Christmas morning. Last week I had my third concert here at Western Wyoming Community College. My wind ensemble and my jazz band played a Christmas set, and the theme of the concert was tacky Christmas sweaters. It was so awesome to see the whole town come out adorned with their Christmas attire. My band had their tacky Christmas shirts on. I made my own sweater. I'll have to show it to you guys. There's a picture on it on Facebook. But I've got a big giant bow and ribbons and lights, everything. It was just so much fun, and it was such a good feeling to have people come up to me afterwards and say that, I'm doing something good work in the community with the band and re-energizing the program. So I hope people take notice of that, and that's something that's been a silver lining for me, working with these people. But for this week, I'd like to talk about, 'tis the season. It is Christmas, and behind me is the Christmas tree. And now's the time where a lot of people, if they feel alone, or they feel they don't have anyone to talk to, it can be hard. I know for me, in order to not feel that way, my first thought is to just go on vacation for Christmas. I don't have to disappoint any family by not coming to their thing, or have a conflict with someone else because I don't, live the way that they do. It's just my thought to get away. But I want to take the time to say that it is important to know who your support system is, know who you can reach out to. It may be someone you've never even met. If you're struggling, reach out to me. We'll talk about it. During this week, I'm writing music for the dance company at the college, who is going to put on an amazing jazz themed show, and the other student organized shows that they're going to put on. It's going to be phenomenal. But I was privileged enough to get to write some of the music for the show, and one particular piece that I wrote really struck a chord in me. And as I was rehearsing with one of the students, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing, no names mentioned, but I was rehearsing with one of the students, and he told me that song just got to him because it was this minor sound, a little sad, moody ambiance, and he said that his younger brother at home was having a real hard time with being there, and his mom called and said, "Your brother's run off. We don't know what's happened to him. Call him." And maybe it was that call that pulled the little brother back from the edge of doing something stupid. Maybe it was that call saying, my older brother cares enough about me to know that, something's not right here. Something's not right in my life, but I've got my brother to listen. I've got my brother to talk to me. And having had several talks with this particular young man myself, he understands some of the things that I go through, and I understand some of the things that he goes through. It's hard. We want to be there for our support. We want to give back because our friends and our family, they love us dearly and they would do anything for us. And so we feel like there are certain aspects of our lives that we must give to them. But what happens when they're not what is necessarily us? What happens then? There's a conflict. All my life, my friends, I should say my family, before even my friends, but my family has always saw, Brandon, you're an intelligent young man, you're curious, you have passions about things, that's going to take you somewhere in life, go for it. But in wanting me to have the best in going for it, I feel in a lot of ways they pushed me towards certain things that aren't necessarily me. Even at 27 years old now, I hear my mom and dad both say, please just do whatever makes you happy. We love you, son. We want to be a part of your life. And we are so proud of everything that you've accomplished. Just make sure you're happy and go for it in life. If I would have heard that 10 years ago. I may not be sharing these videos with you all now. Because back then, that's all I wanted to hear, was that you guys loved me for what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be in life. And I didn't have to go chasing something that wasn't part of me, that wasn't meant for me, that God didn't have in store for me. I don't know what he has. I don't know a lot of things. All I know is I'm just on a never-ending quest to be happy, and I don't necessarily know what causes me not to be. I understand that you guys love me, and I understand that you're fine with whatever choices I make as long as I'm happy and I'm okay with them. But the part of me that says, I love you, Mommy, and I love you, Daddy. I'll be a doctor, I'll be a lawyer, I'll be a fireman, I'll be whatever it is because you guys have sacrificed so much for me that I want to make you proud. Never comes out of my mind. And I feel if I really follow the things that I want to do in my life that I may not make it. I may not get there. I may never be a surgeon. I may never be a hit composer. I may never be the world's best singer. But actually, I find the beauty and the enjoyment in life trying to do all of those things. Not just one, trying to do it all. And because they do seem impossible to do all, it doesn't seem like I'm ever going to get there. I'm 27 years old, and some people may say I haven't made much progress in my life, in my career, and where I'm going. But I feel like I've just gotten started. There's so much time left. But the thing is, don't let that feeling block you off from the people who care. Because I still have that, I have to please them, I have to make them proud, I have to give them something that they will deem worthy, even if it's not what I want, because I have cut them off and made sort of a resentment towards them for something they've not done. My parents and my family and even my friends have constantly said they're happy for me and for what I want to do. And I just can't reach out to them. So this week, take that time. Reach out to someone who you've not been in contact with. Add one more person to your support system. We can do this. Find that silver lining, y'all. Till next week. Bye-bye.
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing payments?